Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, John Jordan. So looking today at the new marketplace from Planet MOJO. So Planet MOJO is sort of the universe and the game. The first game out for that is MOJO Melee. Done quite a lot of videos about that auto chess battler running on Polygon. And now there is you could previously buy and trade the NFTs on OpenSea or other sort of marketplaces that supported Polygon, but this is sort of certainly from a UX point of view, sort of easier, where everything's sort of put together. And this is also this marketplace is run by sort of Sequence. So Sequence is a whole sort of wallet onboarding system from Horizon Blockchain Games, who also a developer. They do the Sky Weaver trading card game. But they're mainly focused now on Sequence as an onboarding wallet, and as part of that, they have their own they have their own infrastructure where people can create marketplaces. We can sort of have a look at the other games on there in a minute. But anyway, here's Planet MOJO. So there are basically these are the basic sort of NFTs. So Mo Seeds were the original way in which the Mojos were created. So that was the original May last year, May 2022. This was sort of the chests. So these are effectively unrevealed chests. So these are priced sort of super high. I mean, people at this stage, I guess, wouldn't really be that bothered about those. They were sort of part of the mint process. And you have the Mojos, which are sort of like you can think of as the hero characters. So every team needs a Mojo. Every Mojo has sort of specific sort of powers. So you see the prices here are obviously much lower than the Mo Seeds, although you could argue these prices are still sort of fairly expensive. But anyway, so these are different sort of Mojos, and you say different sort of types there. And then we also have the champions, which are sort of like the troops. So you need one Mojo, and then you can choose 4 different these hero characters. Again, they all have different attributes. They're generally split between melee and ranged. So what's interesting here is this Gwyn Rockhopper. This was the first NFT to be given away with the Amazon Prime Gaming giveaway. So that's running for the next sort of 5 months. This was the first one to get given away. So this was free for people who connected their who have an Amazon Prime account and connected their MOJO Melee account to that. So interesting that these are people trying to sell these. I mean, this is not very much. This is like $2-ish, under $2. So obviously there's loads of these being given away for free, and people just trying to sell them. Whether anyone would want to buy them or not, I don't know. You can't actually get these anymore, or they're just coming to the end of the claim period. So next week these won't be available to via Amazon Prime, so maybe people will start buying them. But these other ones, the Dawn Striker, that one's the one that's just started to be given away this week, so that's another Amazon Prime free giveaway. You see the price here slightly more, like $5. But you can claim this one at the moment for the next sort of month or so. So those are sort of interesting that these are free NFTs given away that people are trying to sell. Whether they can sell or not, who knows. We've got these other ones, General Doc, so he's like a big, obviously melee character. The Rhino Stronghorn. So these are going for higher amounts. These ones are sort of interesting in the sense that this one at the moment, as we can look in the game, you have to sort of fairly expensive to get that in the game. It sort of comes in a bundle, and there's these other ones as well, these more exotic ones. So you also have this interesting idea where people can buy these for fiat in the game in sort of bundles or using currency, or just come in and get them as NFTs. The NFTs will be cheaper, but obviously people need to know what they're doing with NFTs and have wallets and stuff. So it's interesting to see how that sort of the different flows will work. There's a few other things. So actually one other thing. So the other one is this Golden Mojo. So it's just like an aesthetic one. I don't think it's a playable character at all. It's more like an NFT. So this is fairly expensive. That's like $45, something like that for this Golden Mojo. It doesn't do anything. These were given away for the inaugural MOJO Melee 2023 MOJO Bowl tournament. So these were basically just given away for people who got involved in that tournament. So people, if you're a big fan, you might want to buy one of these. You can imagine maybe they'll be valuable, maybe they won't be. I think there's quite a few of them. There's 200, sort of 300-ish, 250 of those. So anyway, so that's what's going on. We can have a quick look at how it looks in the game. So this is the game, and we can see here sort of in the shop. So here's that General Docs, this big elephant, and as far as I can work out, the only way you get him at the moment is this starter pack for $24. So obviously you get a whole bunch of other stuff. You get a mojo, and you get a rune, and you get loads of gems. But that's currently the only way you can sort of unlock that character, or you can just go and buy the NFT. Obviously, you see this other character, Dawn Striker. That's a different Dawn Striker from it's a different. But anyway, so you could just buy that with gems. Say that one's available. A version of that is available as the Amazon Prime. It's a slightly different one of that. These are XP deals. So this is there's some skins. Yeah, those are all skins, and then this is the gems you can buy. So it's sort of a interesting sort of dual system where you can buy these things. You can buy these starter packs and stuff in the shop. You can buy with USDC, the stable coin, or you can buy them with a credit card using Stripe. So there's sort of dual payment systems here, and obviously on the marketplace there are these crypto options as well for people who know what they're doing. Collections, for some reason, these are my two NFTs. They're not showing up. The graphics aren't showing up. I don't quite know what's going on with that at the moment. But you can see here I've unlocked quite a lot of these through various means. Basically, been playing the game a lot, and some of them you unlock through it's up here, the rank progress. So this is if you play the PvP head-to-head games, you unlock. So you unlock the Turtle, Zerlin the Lesser, doing that one, and Batar, Camus Rex, the Hippo. So some of these you sort of unlocked through basically playing the game. I think I've unlocked all the characters. There's also obviously a battle pass, which drops you random stuff. I don't think there's any characters to unlock in this one. I think there was in the first battle pass. So that's sort of how you get these characters. But if you just come into the game and just wanted to maybe you can see I've not unlocked General Docs so I've unlocked, it's interesting, I've unlocked Gwyn Rockhopper as an NFT but not as an in-game character. So you can sort of see there's a this one shows it's an NFT because it has the Polygon logo on it and this sort of thing, which means this is locked in the vault. So the vault means basically a custodial wallet. So they're using Sequence as a wallet there. So yeah, so it's interesting to see how these things sort of play out. Won't go into the game, just sort of talk about the marketplaces. And then if we go to now, can I remember? Okay, so I eventually worked out how to get back to the sort of the homepage here. So you can see here, this is the marketplace engine. So a whole bunch of games that are building on this. Still pretty early stages. But we can see Skyweaver, which is Horizon's own game. I mean, some of these games have their own marketplaces. So Skyweaver has its own marketplace built into the sort of game, the browser UI. So you can do it either way. Obviously, it's a blockchain, so you can interface it in any different ways. So something from Cool Cat, Sunflower Land, pretty big on Polygon. So these are, you can sort of see it sort of tells you here about what the tokens are. ERC 1155s look like that's the majority of stuff. There's obviously 721, so there's sort of standard stuff. Sandbox in there, not much in that one. Some interesting projects that are starting out. So Meta Hero, Parallel, new trading card game, that's pretty interesting. Azuri, that's interesting. I thought they had their own marketplace as well, but there we go. Castle Crush, that's on Avalanche. So these are any EVM compatible blockchains are being supported here. This looks like some ZK EVM sort of thing going on there. It sort of tells you how much volume's gone through. So these are not massive volume markets at the moment. These are more sort of testing stuff, but you can sort of get the idea that people want to build their own marketplaces. So you can sort of sort by these things as well. So it's just telling you sorting by how active they are. So yeah, that's what's going on. There's a whole bunch of a whole bunch of the stuff that's being supported, a whole bunch of test nets down there. So it's interesting how this stuff is being built up. So anyway, that's what's going on with Mojo Melee. We'll see how trading goes on. We'll see if it sort of turns up on this marketplace, how much volume is going on there. But anyway, thanks for watching this video, and see you again soon.